Hey, this is Matt once again. What about to another video? This is another paid request, this time from Michael. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for the 1986 film Neon Maniacs, which I've seen this film before, and I wasn't a fan of it back then. I'm not a fan of it now. I'm not someone that's really into remaking stuff, although there are remakes I do enjoy. If someone remade this, I would be fine with. They just don't make it worse, because they didn't make anything worse, but if someone said we don't remake Neon Maniacs, I would actually be curious about it. Now, I think there's a Blu-ray, but I don't know if it has features or stuff. I don't even know it's in the US. It might have been one of those limited things. It might be an overseas thing. I don't remember the details. But even if so, I don't think there's a lot of special features, because it seems like this is a movie no one who is part of the film wants to talk about. Or, you know, some of them have passed away and others like, nah, not going to talk about it. The behind the scenes is definitely more interesting than the movie. Just from what I understand, you had a director who wasn't really that, didn't have a lot of experience, and apparently at one point had a $1.5 million budget, but then in 2 weeks some financing was pulled out and they couldn't afford to pay the crew and the camera technicians. Some of them's like, well, screw this, I'm done if you're not going to pay me. They're trying hard to get the money, and there was like a shutdown for like 3 months. And then when they finally got back into production, a lot of the people playing the Neon Maniacs didn't want to come back. So they had to recast a lot of them. That's why if you look at the end credits, this Neon Maniacs is played by 3 people, and this one's played by 2 people. And then the effects guys, that was a bit pain in the ass for them, because, you know, you make a makeup effect, it's for that face. So now you gotta put it with another face. And when you see them in the Neon Maniacs, I don't mind the design. I don't mind the idea of these different mutants that have a certain specific nature to them. Because I guess the original the writer wanted this to be like a horror adventure. What the fuck is adventure? Horror adventure version of the Warriors. Kind of like characters going from A to B to C and all these different maniacs at each point. That would be cool. But I think the original script, it was like 27 maniacs. But they had to cut it down to 12. Even then, it says 12, but I don't know if I can name all 12. There's one that's a Native American type. There's a soldier. There's a doctor. There's the samurai with a sword. There's the axe guy. There's one guy who, might as well call him Shocker. There's one guy who's very hairy, more like white. Then there's one with like a noose. Hangman Page, I don't know. Adam Hangman Page, I don't know, call him Hangman. There's one with like a Cyclops, but I don't know if that's one of Neon Maniacs, or is this one of their helpers? I guess calling one of them, like little Cyclops eye there. Anyway, the movie has an unfinished feel to it, because it's not a finished movie. They didn't have the budget to film the final battle. The movie just ends. I don't know if you want to say on a cliffhanger. It just ends. I remember when I first saw this, not knowing any of this backstory, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Spoiler alert, it ends with this crappy battle in school where only a couple of the Neon Maniacs are killed. They get to the police. Police go to hide out the possible Neons Maniacs. I just want to call them the Neons for short. Can't find them. The police captain, whatever, looks in the back of this truck, which I guess is their portal to another dimension. He just pulled in. Our 3 terrors are driving. Can't rain all the time. I mean, the rain... No, that's the crow. The rain won't last forever. And then it ends. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'll get to that. Long story short, it's about these neon maniacs that live by the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and they could die by water. Now, if you die by water, why you would live near the Golden Gate Bridge, I have no fucking idea. They don't explain that. They don't explain a lot of shit, which is probably cut out because they didn't film it, they didn't have the money to film it, or whatever. The very beginning of the film, this fisherman finds these, like, trading cards of the neon maniacs. And then the guy gets killed. Why are there trading cards of the neon maniacs that show their picture? I'm samurai. I'm this. Why? Are there... Why? Why? Explain it to me. The movie doesn't. Try and find an explanation. Maybe it's their postcards. Then you get this terrible, shitty Casio music playing the opening credits. Make your eardrums bleed. Like that time of the month vag. And we're San Francisco trees. Well, for some people that. And some people, you know, we're in San Francisco. Our lead guy, who really, he did nothing for me. He was a very forgettable lead character. He just dropped off of work while the others go to the park to party. And I said the designs of the Neon Maniacs are alright. They kill a couple of them. One just decapitated. One just his leg broken. One just his arm cut off. Some of them, the tears are really stupid. They looked at some of them. You looking for a game? Yeah, it's called You Die. That's the game. And look, you're already dead. I won. And the lady who becomes our, I guess really, maybe she's more the lead. Natalie, she survives. And the cops don't believe her, even though the fucking van is broken up, even though there's windshield, even though these people are missing. They don't believe her. And then for some reason, she has a dream in a swimming pool that is raining blood. Why? I don't know. Why do the Neon Maniacs want her and are obsessed with her and try to follow her? I don't know. There's plenty of people in San Francisco to kill. But they keep wanting to get her. Why? I don't know. Why are there trading cards beginning? I don't know. Why are they living by here if they die by water? I don't know. And they know it because you have this other girl, Paula, played by Donna Locke. She's the only one I could tolerate because she's someone who seems to be into horror stuff. Has like makeup effect horror stuff in her room. And she's actually the only one who's kind of smart. She wants to look into it. She's into this weird macabre stuff. Filming it. Sees that one of them falls to a puddle and melts a bit. So again, the Neon Maniacs know water hurts them. And they gotta stay out of the rain. And one of them tries to kill her and she kills it. Squirt gun, gets him to a tub. Bucket of water. Again, one of the only people in the movie that has a bit of brains to them. That's why I didn't mind Paula, Donna Locke. I could deal with her. Why wasn't she just the main lead? She's the one that actually does some shit at the end. She's the one that actually kills. I think she's the only one that kills any of the Neon Maniacs. I think she's the only fucking one. Now that I think about it. But our two Miss and Mr. Buttheads, a romance we don't give a shit about. They go to a subway. They're chased onto the subway by the Neon Maniacs that somehow can know where they're at. How? The subway's really fucking empty. I've never been to a subway, the train in San Francisco. You tell me if they're this fucking empty. And they try to attack. They get out of the subway. There's no really exquisite battle scenes or fights or going back and forth with fight scenes or choreography or there's not actual battles with these maniacs, which is stupid. It's lame. It's boring. To not have any fights, any battles, anything of the sort with the Neon Maniacs. It's fucking stupid. The only thing is they get onto a bus and somehow one of them got to the bus grabbing the guy and or the girl, what, grabbing one of them and they're able to cut the thing's arm off. That doesn't matter because the arm grows back later. This is like most of the movie is what I just described. Spoilers. After Paula actually does something unlike anybody else in this movie, kills one with a water pistol and kills it in a tub, she goes to see and find these two, tell them a bit what's going on, that they hate water. And so our two leads get the broad idea, and if someone can explain this idea to me, let me know in the comment section if you're a big fan of this movie. Or if you're not. How is it that the idea to go to a public party that's in the school, at least I think it was a school, with 50, 70 people there, well, we'll just give them squirt guns. How the fuck are these people going to know what to do with these squirt guns? Why would they ever believe that there's monsters? And lo and behold, the monsters get there, find them, start killing everybody. And the lead always, after his, oh by the way, after his shitty music from his shitty band, which I'm surprised the people didn't die from the shit music. He's like, use your squirt guns. Use the squirt in your fucking pants, dude, and eat them. Use your squirt guns. People be like, what the fuck? That guy just got his head ripped off, or... Well, actually, no one got their head ripped off, but... That guy just got stabbed. That guy just got axed to the face. Fuck is this guy about a squirt gun? What? Well, there's one decent gore bit where, before that, this doctor... Where some people say is Andrew Devoff, who would later be the Wishmaster. I don't know if that's true. He kills like a guard or something, or guy, and rips his heart out. And that's what I mean. There's some maniacs that I swear I didn't see before, like Soldier and the Doctor, and now I'm seeing for the first time now. So yeah, a bunch of people getting killed. The two leads aren't really doing anything. And then it's up to Paula. Donna Locke. Get the fire hose. Fuck some of them up. She fucks up the guy with the axe and takes his head off. Fucks up the Native American one. The samurai one gets like grabbed by... That's what I mean. Is this maniac stupid, or is it a helper? I think the one with the one eye, which by the way, it ran into a cop, and I don't know if it killed the cop or not. I can't remember, because it ran to this cop and they collided and they both looked at each other. I can't remember, did it kill the cop or no? Because I don't remember what happened. I don't remember if it killed the cop. How did it kill the cop? Maybe our two leads stopped the shocker thing, maniac in the going up the stairs. Maybe. Fuck, I want to see that. I'll watch. I don't know, The Running Man with Dynamo, where he gets fried. Here's Sub-Zero on our plane, Zero. So while Donna is doing most of the work, the two leads are like, she'll be fine. Fuck you two. You two made up with a stupid plan. I don't know how you thought this plan was going to work. What you thought this plan was going to accomplish. Baby's like, well, we don't want to be alone. But you know these things are following you, so let's go to a private party. A public party. And a bunch of people got killed because of you two assholes. Good job. And while Paula is doing stuff with the fire hose, these two assholes, and they are assholes in my opinion, they hide in a fucking classroom and make love. Sure, a bunch of people just died. They're chasing us. Let's hide in this classroom and make love. Again, if you're a fan of the film, feel free to explain it to me, because I don't get it. Other than maybe you like some of the designs, or maybe you like the idea, but this, again, it deserves, this is one of those that a remake would actually, could help it a lot. Granted, nowadays they find a way to screw up, but if they don't screw it up, by some miracle, count on a miracle. If they said they're remaking this, I'd be like, that's fine. Go for it. They come out of the school, they talk to a cop, he's pissed off. Try to find the Neon Maniacs, there's nobody there. Opens up the back of his truck, there's a portal, the cop dies, gets pulled in. And again, it ends with the three main leads driving. Still have your squirt gun. Rain won't last forever. Cut the credits. So most of them are still alive. Most of the Neon Maniacs are still alive. Why is there a portal in the back of this fucking truck? All the other shit I was asking. And these three, what, they'll be chased more? For what, the sequel? That never happened? Oh, they ran out of money, they couldn't film it, so it just ends. Well, this is all we got, just edit the shit together, put it out. Jesus Christ. This must have been a I mean, it sounds like a clusterfuck to shoot it. And again, I'm like, you could just... If you want a quirky 80s movie, go watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Go watch Chopping Mall. Go watch a number of other very fun, good 80s movies. Like those two. And the other films I mentioned. I mean, Chud. You want creatures, go watch Chud. Much better movie than this. 86. 86, you have Maximum Overdrive. It's not a creature figure, but that's an awesome fucking movie. Go watch Monster Squad. Like, that's how you do it with monsters. That's how you do it right. The Monster Squad. This is dog shit. Other than the few designs of the bits you see of the Neon Maniacs, the idea, Donna, at large as Paula, her acting might not be, 100% smooth, but you know what? I think she's trying with the script she's given, and I warmed up to her, and I liked her spunk, so to speak. I liked her courage, and again, the only character halfway worth the shit. The music was awful. It's either Castle music that does not fit, when they needed more of a John Carpenter synthesizer type of score. Like, the only score that worked is the piece of score that you hear in the trailer. When that plays in the movie, that worked fine. And if you watch the trailer Neon Maniacs, some of that is in the movie, and like near the end of the trailer, that was alright. That was alright. The other music and the songs and the bands at the party, dog shit. Characters, lead two sucked. They were stupid. They were chicken shit in my opinion. Having sex while fucking Donna is down there by her goddamn self with a fucking fire hose trying to kill the Neon Maniacs. Fuck you both. Fuck Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What the fuck their two leads were. I don't remember, I don't give a shit. Fuck them both. And the ending, why would anyone be satisfied with the ending to this movie? This is not fucking finished. It's like literally having a movie and the third act cut off. Just the battle at the school is like a little skirmish, not a final battle. Just again, the final battle couldn't be filmed because they didn't have the goddamn money. Watch any film, cut the third act off. That's what this is. Fucking garbage. Garbage movie. Not every film in the 80s is this cult classic. I love a lot of 80s movies, but not every one of them is a goddamn winner. Again, we have to pick and choose that too. You can't say everything in the 80s is good no matter what. No. A lot of it was good. But not every fucking thing. Again, go watch Chud. Go watch Monster Squad. Go watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Go watch Chopping Mall. The Blob, I mean, that more of a budget. The Blob from 1988, of course. John Carpenter's The Thing. A lot of great stuff there. This fucking was one of them. So, with that said, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.